everybody's doing good and staying blessed. I am back, and this is going to be video log number 4. The purpose of this video is going to be the evil in the world. This will be a little different from the usual vlog of me talking, but I figured I would just put out there some things that I've been thinking. Have you ever had somebody tell you that God works in mysterious ways, and instead of taking it as a positive thing, it made you irritated? I would be one of those people. I've had people tell me that God works in mysterious ways is the answer for many evil events in the world, and some of them in my life. God works in mysterious ways said to me at the loss of a loved one. It never really sat right with me. But today, I figured I would really just share some thoughts that I've been having and some things that have really bothered me. The most vulnerable human beings on the planet, to me, are the children. The babies, the children. And to know that there would be some individual out there who is so sick that they would target them specifically is very evil to me. I don't even have words for when an individual takes it upon themselves to take another life senselessly. It's just senseless. And I know we live in a world that we are raised, depending on where we are, that under certain circumstances it's okay to take a life. However, I really have been having some problems with that whole way of thinking. It seems like people have devalued life. That the life of a human being is worthless to some people. There are some people who feel like there's nothing after death, that there's nothing after life when you die, and from that they basically have no real reason why they can't just kill people, or they can't just kill themselves in the cases of some people who just suicide. But that's a whole nother topic, and I'm not really trying to offend anybody. I'm just saying some things that I've been thinking. It's really sad that we live in a world that a person can feel that their life is meaningless or worthless, or that life itself is meaningless or worthless. Now, that being said, I wonder why some people get that thought into their head. We live in a world that some people feel like it's okay just to kill babies. Every day there's probably somebody somewhere killing a baby. This is something that a lot of people don't want to hear, they don't want to think about it, and yet, and this is probably something that's going to offend a few people, but there's a thing called abortion, and if you don't know what it is, go look it up and see what the definition of it is, and you make your own conclusion from there about what that is. There's always going to be a gray area for any subject. Some people will feel strongly one way or another. I'm not trying to sit here and debate with people about certain things. I'm just telling you some observations I've been making and how I feel about certain things. If we live in a world that the most vulnerable of the human race is being killed on a massive scale before they're even born, and people don't care, or there are a good amount of people who really could care less about that, that says a lot about how much people value human life. That being said, regardless of that, there are many people out there who are suffering, who are starving, who are hurting, being abused. There are so many unspeakable, horrible things happening that don't make it into the news that other human beings are doing to other human beings, which is really sad to me. That there are people out there breeding hate, that perpetuate hate and violence, and that's all that it seems like that they live for, and that's just the evil in the world that I've been seeing. It really saddens me that over the course of the years, I feel like nothing surprises me anymore. There was a time that I would say, I can't believe so and so person did this, or I can't believe that this happened. But now it's more along the lines of I've seen what people are capable of. When I was little, I was read the story of Cain and Abel, and I remember asking, why did Cain kill Abel? And as an adult, I went back and read it again, and it's just really one of those things that has made me think that, honestly, sometimes people just do things. Sometimes people just do things. And it really doesn't matter what the reason is. Because by their actions, this has happened. I've tried so hard not to fall into the category of having doubts. And yet, whenever a tragic circumstance happens, like what has happened yesterday, which was the shooting at the elementary school, and it claimed the lives of 20 children and 7 adults, and then the person took their own life after they did all of this. How do you justify something like that in your mind? Now I'm asking that because I could use some advice on that whole circumstance, because the whole concept of God works in mysterious ways is not working for me. To answer that, it does not work for me. More power to you if somebody telling you God works in mysterious ways helps you in a circumstance where you lose somebody, but that does not work for me. It doesn't. That whole other thing, I saw some t-shirts and I was just thinking about the whole concept of it, and it was, to paraphrase it, it was a student writing at the beginning part saying, why is God not protecting us, or something like that, or why is God allowing this to happen, a concerned student. And then the next part of the thing says, because God isn't allowed in the schools. Now I know whoever did this was probably having good intentions, but based on whatever God the person believes in, it's rather a strange thing to believe that there would be a place that God would not be allowed to go. But that's just, or God would not be able to go. That just blows my mind. Now that's a whole nother topic altogether, depending on what you believe, but something just really caused me to have some serious thoughts that lead to me feeling really depressed about the world and the evil that's in it. That I'm already going to be worried about my family and friends and acquaintances. I'm just that type of person that I just care. But to lose that sense of being safe when you take your child to school is just a little bit much for me. I remember remember how protective my mother was and my father was of me when I was little, and I didn't really understand exactly how protective they were until I got older and I got to see what it was they were trying to protect me from. And in this world, there are some very harmful things out there. People that just do horrible things. Now you can sit there and try to pretend like none of this stuff happens here and look and say, oh, I feel so sorry about this or that. But some things just go without explanation and are just horrible and they're just evil. What I really would like to say is I hope that one day we can move past all of this hatred, all of this drama, all of these sick actions that people choose to take against one another, that people could find more reasons to be positive, that the news and other things will be filled with more positive things than all these horrific negative things that it seems like people feed off of. My heart goes out to all of those people in the world who have suffered senseless losses due to the hands of an evil individual or evil circumstances. And it's not really something that I talk about very much to other people. But I just really, every time you hear me say, I hope everybody's doing well and staying blessed, I truly mean that. I might not know you, I might not ever meet you in real life, but I truly mean that I wish the best and that I hope everybody stays well and is going to stay blessed, because it's just so much evil out there in the world that all I can do is my best to not perpetuate that hatred. I understand that people have their beliefs, and I understand that people can become violent in order to maintain whatever belief that they have, but that does not make it right to hurt somebody else just because they don't agree with you. There's just so much more to this subject that I could probably sit here and talk about, but what I wanted to ask other people out there that are subscribed or might just happen to cross this video, how do you feel about the things that have been happening in the world, and how do you feel about human life and the value of it? Do you think that people really have devalued it to the point that it's created monsters? I mean, I'm just curious, and if you have any advice on some things that might help me in my understanding of the evil in the world, feel free to comment and let me know, inbox me, because I've really been having a problem with accepting that comment that God works in mysterious ways is the answer to this negative stuff, and it just isn't working for me anymore. I'm not okay with the evil in the world. I'm not okay with people hurting other people. I'm not okay with the bullying and the devaluation of a life just because this person doesn't fit whatever box that you want them to fit in. Doesn't make them broken or flawed. I just really would like people to know that they can do something about the negativity. They can do something themselves in the cycle. They can stop the cycle. Stay blessed, everybody. See you guys next time. Bye.